y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Now, before I get into it, I hope you guys love JT new song. I have not got the chance to listen to it, y'all. I've been running around all day. My hump day is a little busy. But I heard she delivered, honey. I heard JT said, I'm going to take this more. It's just my job, baby. I don't care no way. It's my career. I don't blame her. Congratulations. But let's get into me some Stallion, okay? We're going to get into some Stallion tea because it's very funny. Megan's always been in a little controversy. Either it's her body count. People saying that she's talking about me. She's beefing with me. We're gonna put her name on it. And now that she having goals with other females and had a photographer, shout out to the neighborhood talk, honey, had a photographer there. And it was sexual harassment, honey. Yes. So Emilio Garcia was with Megan Thee Stallion at the time, and they were supposed to be filming content. Now, from what Emilio says, she was with another female getting that box toe up, and they were doing some box things. And it came out that he wanted to file a sexual harassment lawsuit. Now, Megan's lawyer said this is an employment claim for money. Okay? With no sexual harassment claim filed. It was salacious accusations to attempt to embarrass her. We will deal with this in court. The word on the street is this dude saying these things so he don't want it. Listen, sir, if that's what she does, that's what she does. But y'all part of the same community. Even though she done came out and told us she liked females too at times. But for real, for you to do all that is just messy. Anyway, we're going to move on to some much hot tea. So my man. Oh, God, Chris done ran my blood pressure up this weekend. So Christopher Maurice Brown had some things to say to Quavo. Quavo had some things to say to him. And then guess who popped out of the details of it, girl? Sweetie, this cracking crab legs, and then crapping some legs and booty cheeks. Confirmed that they had something to say. I kind of figured that because anyway, let's get to it. So Karrueche, okay, so Karrueche dated Chris Brown. She was down with him and everything. Oh my God, she was loving Chris, down with Chris with the gel and everything. And Chris done came out while she was filming it. I came out with the tea that he was having his daughter royalty with somebody else around the time that he was dating Karrueche. And then it came out on the bombshell. She got hit with everybody else when they were saying, "Hey, Chris Brown welcome a baby." My little head, I'm like, okay, she ain't never seen when you was pregnant or whatever. Kind of found out she told Chris Brown don't ever talk to her. It's over with. They both Tauruses. He know what it is. Then after he done did some work with Domingos at the time and stuff, Karrueche decided to pop out with Quavo. So around that time when he was trying to get Karrueche back, Quavo stepped in with the rest of the Migos, trying to isolate the situation, and heard that they had gotten into a brawl at the time. And they've been beefing ever since. And the little girl is about 8 or 9, so they've been beefing the whole time. So Chris Brown decided after he did a song with Nicki Minaj, okay, the remix to F the Club Up, okay, and then he decided to sit here and do after, he been around the Queen Ruby Red Sleeve and she been calling everybody out, you know what I'm saying? He decided to call out Quavo. Now, allegedly Quavo had some dealings with Nicki. Now, I don't know if I'm having a feeling the conversation went a little different about Quavo, but we're going to get into Chris Brown lyrics. So, Chris Brown decided to say, "What's all that boss issue talking? You ain't no huncho ninja. You the weakest link of your clique. Let's keep it 100, nigga. You F'd my ex. That's cool. I don't give no F. Look, cause if I F while you were still with her, I'm up, love. They say revenge is sweet." Oh, so he was talking about Sweetie. Oh, never mind. I caught that tea. Child, y'all pause and read the rest. But he basically was saying sweet, which is mentioning Sweetie. Basically saying that she can't get enough for him. He slept with her, while they were still together. It might be a little sweet, and that's all it was. Like, I slept with her to get the revenge back because she slept with my girl, Karrueche, at the time. And you knew I loved her. And at the time, you knew what it was because we've had these conversations. And just like the rest of the world, even though I dropped the bombshell, that I have a child on the way, you knew what it was between me and her, right? So Sweetie posted, let me go write these 90 verses. So I guess she was saying she done released 90 already, right? I guess she released it or she sampled it or whatever. And I guess her and Chris had a conversation about some things. And now she's doing a 90 verse. Now she's going to release the full song. So I'm trying to figure out, because remember, Sweetie been quiet when Quavo been talking about her a lot. So Quavo did the really Atlanta Nation thing, and he put Young Thug. Now, Young Thug and Chris is cool. So I guess Quavo was like, man, them bars ain't really hitting on nothing. Like, you really gonna come up with something? Like, that was the tea, though, because a lot of people didn't know that. You know, we knew she allegedly was busting it for Offset that caused the diffusion, and in between her and Cardi to have an issue. You know, she was busting it with a couple other people. And, you know, she was getting a little body count, right? So, you know, Quavo took his time, didn't say nothing. He been quiet, so everybody was like, Quavo, what you gonna say? What you gonna say? Quavo, it's been 48 hours. Quavo, why you quiet? Like, you really gonna let this man come at you? The ones that like Chris Brown, Quavo. We gonna get into that because people saying that Quavo's thing was decent, and they doing it because they don't like Chris. So Quavo said, P nigga pull up a crash out. About your babe, boy, you pee. Lil B come dance battle with my Drac. Whatever, y'all pause and read. Basically saying that what he had with Frank Ocean knocked him out from what he heard. Like, he ain't winning up with Frank. Like, when he got into that tussle with Frank, Quavo say he lost that. Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Then he brought his auntie in it, saying Chris Brown, whatever. We know what Chris Brown's choice of recreational activities is. So he took an old picture from the cover art with Chris Brown, where Chris Brown was, he said, playing at the time with the girl, and the girl, we don't know who the girl was. I think that's the last baby mama child. Now, Chris, we gotta talk. Is this the last baby mama? I'm tired. Stop doing them girls like that. What the fuck is wrong? Stop playing like that. You say that for the bedroom. You know you don't pull that out in public. That's why them girls be acting like that. Chris be manhandling in the bedroom. I think Chris like dominatrix too. Anyway, so Chris was like laughing. Google rap that ish is poo. I was excited. That don't even need a response. Take off rap better. So he basically said take off rap better than him. Rest in peace. Now, Offset, a lot of people thought Offset was going to be on Quavo's side, and he was supporting Michael Jackson. Get the drift. I guess they still got issues. So Sweetie decided to take to Twitter. And I found this very interesting. So this was January 14th at 2:24 p.m. that she took the screenshot. I guess Quavo sat there 2 hours ago, which was 12 a.m., decided to inbox her and DM her. And she said, hopefully the model, he turns it to me, replies. So he basically said that, y'all saw what he said. Well, you know, if he can get another model and turn it to her, she ain't nobody. I can make him rap better. So someone say her coming for Quavo and not Chris says a lot. Here's my thing. First of all, and I'm going to say this as women, because a lot of people wanted her to open the DM, and I did too. But as women, we're going to put it like this. When we know who we lay with at night, and we know how that person is, what triggered them. We know how they move funny in a relationship. They're going to move even funnier after breakup. When you're a woman that been with somebody 2, 3, 4 years plus, you're going to know who you're sleeping with, okay? Just like a man know when it's our time and stuff, okay? I want the young ladies in the back to hear. So when you know your man and you know how petty your man can be, you know he can turn up when he ready, you know how he gonna react when y'all not together, because if you know how he is, gonna be bitter because you already know what you put in and he know what he put in, you both gonna be bitter. Let's just keep it 100. They ain't gonna play no games, okay? So, you know, he dated Karrueche, and just like with Chris Brown knew what Karrueche was. And I'm finna keep it a buck. After Karrueche, it seems like he don't give a darn about the baby mamas like that. They just around. But I'm gonna tell you something, what I'm learning about Chris, and I'm starting to see it. Once Chris find that one again, and it come like that, Chris ain't gonna let go. Y'all gonna notice Chris gonna keep his head on the swivel. Chris like, nope, ain't none of that. Like, You right. Chris ain't gonna let it go at all. Do I blame Sweetie and Karrueche? No. I mean, they're talented men. They're about their business and they're good looking. So I really don't blame them for nothing at all. But I will say this, Karrueche has been very quiet and I've kind of been wondering why she hasn't said nothing. But we all know May coming up and her birthday coming up. It's probably what she's sitting at home thinking.
And you could have did it.
See how I get wrong
because she never apologized.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and notification bell. And also let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. Later.
Okay. Universe, you and you know they picking. Cheap and expensive, you know the difference. You know that it's hitting, you know what it's giving. Hair, nails,